Running is having a moment right now. Everywhere you scroll, there's a new run club, new aesthetic, a new influencer with clean shoes, the perfect stride. And don't get me wrong, I love it. I really do. But lately, I've been asking myself, is running starting to feel too trendy? Like, when did something that used to be so simple, lacing up your shoes, clearing your head, turn into something that needs to be a whole outfit, camera angles, and a brand partnership? Let's talk about that. Hey, it's Tisha, and today we're talking about something that's been sitting on my mind every time I lace up. Let's talk about who running is really for and who is starting to forget. When I first started running, it wasn't about content, it was about sanity. It was about moving through stress and not performing through it. No camera, perfect route, just me, music, and my thoughts. But now, I'll admit, even I catch myself thinking, would this make a good clip? Even before I take the first step. And that's when I realized that somewhere along the way, running stopped being just running. It became a Let's be real. Social media completely flipped the running culture. Now, it's not just enough to run, it has to be an aesthetic. You've got the matching sets, the clean hydro packs, the coordinated crew meetups. And I'm here for it. But you've got runners turning marathons into photo shoots, and somehow it's both inspiring and exhausting to watch. But on one hand, I love seeing people of all backgrounds really get into it because representation really matters, especially in spaces where we didn't always see ourselves. And I can really relate to that myself. As the Black woman, being in run groups, they're not always diverse. So it was nice to see representation because you want to see a reflection of yourself in the form of movement that you chose. But on the other hand, it's easy to feel like if your running doesn't look a certain way, it doesn't count. And that's wild when you think about it, because running has always been one of the most accessible sports out there. All you really need are shoes and definitely some willpower. But here's what I remind myself, that the heart of running is still there. The moment where your thoughts finally quiet down, rhythm in your breath, because breathing, that's a whole other thing. And that feeling when your body does something when you didn't think it could. And for me, that's a half marathon, but the options are limitless. And that's real. And that's what keeps me lacing up, even when the trend fades. Because truly, at the end of the day, you don't need a crew or a camera to prove you're a runner. You just need movement. You need to promise yourself that you'll show up no matter who is watching. But also, you get to be a part of something greater. And that's community. And that really is the heart and the crux of doing any movement and any running. And fill in the blank sport that you like to do. So yeah, maybe running is having a trendy moment right now. And maybe at times it could be a little overdone online. The same playlists, the same slow motion shots, the same runner's high captions. And hey, I'm not exempt from any of this. I'm pointing at myself too when I say these things because we love a good shot, baby. But you know what? If that's what it takes to get more people moving, then maybe it's not such a bad thing. Just think of the connection that you have with running and how it's touched you and how it's moved you and how you move through it yourself. And just think about being able to give that back to somebody else so they get that same fulfillment and experience in their own movement journey. Because even if people come for the trend, some of them will stay for the transformation. And that's the part that's worth it. So Whether you're running for peace, power, or just going for the plot, I really encourage you to keep going. Truly, keep showing up. And remember, running doesn't have to look perfect to mean something. Because sometimes the best runs are the ones no one sees. If you felt this, hit that like button, drop a comment, and tell me what keeps you running. And if you want more bold takes on food, fitness, and travel, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Tisha's Takes out.